Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's deputies arrest a man and his friend in connection with a convenience store robbery in Moss Bluff.
We'll show you that video, and the man accused of hitting and killing a child during a police chase in Baton Rouge is facing several charges this morning.
And we are looking at temperatures warming back up ahead of a chance for some return. Scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Those higher rain chances will stick around through the weekend. We'll take a look at your forecast straight ahead.
Sponsored by Nissan of Lake Charles. At your service with news for Southwest Louisiana. This is 7 News Sunrise.
6:31, it's Friday, June 2nd. Welcome to Sunrise, now with a studio audience.
Yeah.
I'm John Breeze.
And I'm Brittany Glazer. We will be introducing you to one of our audience members today. Ben,
That's
you've
right.
got a special guest.
Our junior weatherman, Shepard, is going to be joining us in just under 10 minutes and give us that forecast for the weekend. So we'll be looking forward to having him join us here in just a few minutes. We'll give you a little hint. It does include some rain. 76, our temperature out there now, Lake Charles, Sulphur at 75, Cameron at 79 degrees. This radar is much quieter this morning as compared to 24 hours ago. In fact, yesterday morning we were tracking quite a bit of rain over our area. Now we're just seeing a couple little showers over the Gulf of Mexico. Had some rain already though down in Cameron. It just kind of fizzled out though this morning as it made its way onshore. So for the morning hours, rain chances will stay low. We'll go with only about a 20% chance of rain through the morning. By noon, that does go up a bit. I do look for there to be some of those widely scattered afternoon showers, maybe a couple of thunderstorms worked into the mix as well, because we will have warm temperatures back into the mid to upper 80s today. But coming up, we'll have a look at the rest of that weekend. Plus, we'll have Shepard joining us in the next segment with our Weather with Ben. So make sure you stick around for that. John and Brittany.
All right, Ben, 6:32, and the Calcasieu Sheriff's Office says it has arrested the man that security footage shows stealing a cash register from a Moss Bluff convenience store.
The man was caught stealing the register right off the counter. You can see it happening there. Deputies say he ran from the scene on foot. Deputies arrested 31-year-old Ryan Rashall. He's charged with simple robbery. They say he was previously convicted of armed robbery in 2009 and is currently under supervised probation. Deputies also arrested 50-year-old Sean Lewis for accessory after-the-fact robbery. They say Lewis knew Rashall was wanted for robbery and gave him a place to stay. He even helped him count the money.
A judge has increased the initial bond set for the man accused of hitting and killing a 12-year-old boy during a police chase in Baton Rouge. 32-year-old Joshua Hilton's bond is now at more than $300,000. He's booked with manslaughter, reckless operation, and unauthorized use of a vehicle. Those charges are only related to the death of 12-year-old Sammy Lee. More charges could come as state police continue investigating. They say the little boy was hit by Hilton's truck when he tried to cross the road. Authorities say the chase began after an officer shot Hilton during a narcotics investigation. According to the probable cause report, the vehicle Hilton was driving was reported stolen from Oklahoma, though he told police he paid $10,000 for the truck.
Now to a developing story. Allen Parish school officials are working to make a plan for children who attend Oakdale Elementary School. The cause of the fire that damaged much of the school this week is still being investigated. Allen Parish School Supervisor Kent Reed walked through the school with an insurance adjuster yesterday. Reed will soon find out if the school is salvageable or will need to be demolished. After that, he says officials will begin to figure out how to meet the needs of the students. Reed says he's sure the community will support the school and the rebuilding process. It's a project that seems to be taking forever to complete, but the Nelson and Ham-Reed roundabout might be finally on its way to completion. The traffic engineer for Calcasieu Parish says the new completion date is supposed to be June 19th, but work will not be finished by then. The item wasn't on the police jury agenda, but one juror decided to bring it up.
The reason I brought it up is because it's still delayed. It's going to be like another 3 or 4 weeks, and now it's, we're trying to get it open until August.
The traffic engineer says the project should be completed before the start of the school year, and that is a busy area over there. A lot of people ready to see it open up.
Can't wait to try it out.
Up next, see some of the free things happening this weekend in Southwest Louisiana that you can enjoy with your family.
And Radio Shack closing more than 1,000 stores this week. We'll talk about that. First, though, let's say congratulations to Sandy Killian. Sandy is our KPLC Facebook fan of the day. She's from Sulphur, or as we in Sulphur say, Sulphur, and she says she loves to bake and spend time with her grandkids.
Don't you just want to go in her kitchen right now?
I do. Sandy, let us know your address. We'll come visit you.
We won't say it on TV. She gets 2 free lunch or dinner buffets from Gaddy's Pizza. If you want to be our next KPLC Facebook fan of the day, you can find an entry form on the KPLC Facebook page. It's 6:36. Our junior meteorologist is coming up next.
A new 7 ticket from the Louisiana Lottery, please.
Any particular one?
What do you have?
This is nice. And this. Or how about this one? Then there's this one. Play the new 7 series of $5 scratch-offs from the lottery. Play today, win today.
I wish I knew what to do with this room. Hometown Furniture can make all your wishes come true. Right here in Sulphur, our complimentary design team can work magic. We'll come to you, help pick the pieces, colors, and fabrics to make your home enchanting.
Save big on recliners, living room sets, and bedrooms with 60-month financing or 20% off your entire purchase.
See, a beautiful room doesn't just have to be wishful thinking.
Hometown Furniture in Sulphur.
STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Students are presented with a problem, and the students are asked to explain or solve the question presented to them.
Learning to solve problems by investigating what works.
My favorite is science because it's everything around you. Without science, you can't have technology, math, or engineering.
For important information, session dates, or to apply online, visit swlouisianacharter.org.
Carl loves football, so he got DirecTV because of the football package. Sadly, just a few months into his 2-year contract, his rates are skyrocketing, so he had to find other ways to pay for his DirecTV. Take it or leave it.
It's a capacity crowd here today for what we
Don't be football poor. Switch to Suddenlink and get TV, internet, and phone for only $59.99 a month for a year.
My kids don't care that Gaddy's makes their pizza dough fresh every day. They aren't influenced by the fact that the sauce is Gaddy's original recipe, made with 16 herbs and spices. And the freshness of the toppings? Just not that important to them. They're kids, so the only thing that matters is that Gaddy's pizza tastes delicious. Well, maybe not the only thing. With pizza, games, parties, and more, Gaddy's Pizza is the family pizza place the whole family will love.
Just think, what if we didn't have local TV and radio? Where would I go for local sports, health news, local politics, without the bias you find on cable and social media? That's why local TV and radio is the most trusted news source.
KPLC and the Diamond Durrell's Diamond Team want to make your day sparkle. Enter our giveaway and you could win a Ronaldo Power of Prayer bracelet valued at $70. Log on to KPLCTV.com and click on the contest page to enter today.
Headed out on the water for a day of fun? Before you go, catch up on local lake, river, and coastal conditions with a 7-Storm Team Marine forecast. Sponsored by the Port of Lake Charles, making Southwest Louisiana America's energy corridor. Get a weather forecast that's hour by hour, anywhere, anytime, created exclusively for you. With the KPLC Personal Forecast, you'll never be caught off guard again. Sponsored by Home Furniture.
6:40 now. It's our weekly Weather with Ben segment, and joining us this morning, waking up early to come in and help us give that forecast, we have Shepard this morning, who is in with that, unfortunately, rainy forecast. Shepard, you're how old?
7.
7 years old, and I hear you just got back from an exciting trip. You went to Disneyland, right? So did you get to do some fun things there? I'm sure the weather was a little bit different, right, in California?
I loved it. I loved it there. I liked it.
Yeah. What do you like about South Louisiana? Do you like our weather here, or you like the cool weather, the warm weather, rainy? What do you like?
I like the rain.
You like the rain. Well, guess what? You came on a good day because we got some rain ahead. In fact, I think I'm going to step aside and kind of let you tell us a little bit about what's going on the radar, and also kind of what we're going to be looking at for the upcoming weekend. So first off, give folks a little bit of an idea of what they got ahead for the weekend. Take it away, Shepard.
Well, it looks like it's going to rain, and
Not much now, though, but what about Saturday?
Saturday's
Going to be raining, right? So what do you need to dress? How do you need to dress the next few days?
a raincoat
Mm-hmm.
and umbrella.
And you were telling me you didn't have a raincoat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can find you one. Yeah, the rain's going to be with us, it looks like, for the next several days. And so hopefully folks can prepare for that. And we're going to talk to Shepard a little bit more, actually, coming up in a few minutes and get to learn a little bit more about you and kind of maybe what you got planned for the upcoming summer. You're going into the second grade next year, right? So,
yes.
Yeah, we'll find out a little bit more about Shepard here coming up in a few minutes. John?
Shepard, can you say it's gonna rain? That's what Ben tells us. Can you say that?
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
It's going to rain.
That'll work. All right. Thank you, Shepard. 641, the continual rain over the past few days is sparking concerns over disease in rice crops here in Louisiana. Plant pathologist Dan Groth with the LSU Ag Center says he's gotten over 20 calls about the disease. Groth urges farmers to scout their fields and use fungicides on time because the epidemic is harder to stop once it begins. The concerns come after Louisiana rice producers lost about 4,000 acres of crops because of flooding last year and also impacted rice seed that the farmers are using this year. Low vigor seeds, they call them, are being more adversely affected by the recent rainfalls. A Senate panel unveils its plan for how to spend your money at the Capitol. Bottom line, college students, the TOPS plan remains fully funded. Medical programs that have been eliminated under the House proposal, like mental health services, get some money to keep going. The plan also restores money to higher ed, the Department of Children and Family Services, as well as corrections. Some are praising the plan, but others say they wish they could do more.
We made some good decisions. We didn't just do an across-the-board haircut.
I would like for LSU and I would like for higher ed to be funded not just at 2%. I'd like it to be funded at the highest level in the Southern Regional average, because we don't want to just be average and we don't want to be mediocre. We want to be the best.
For discussion, the two chambers now have just a week to reach a compromise, or they'll be forced into a special session. It's 6:43. Brittany?
School is out, summer is here, and there's no shortage of family-friendly happenings that won't cost you a penny. Here's what's going on this weekend in your Freebie Friday report. Fun jumps, snow cones, and a spades tournament. That's what's on the schedule for the first Friday block party of the summer. Live 104.9 KZWA Radio is inviting the entire family to the fun event on Enterprise Boulevard. Everything kicks off at 5 p.m. Also happening this evening, it's Whiskey South, headlining the third week of Downtown at sundown. The event also offers food and beverage booths, tabletop galleries, art sales, and activities for kids. It starts at 6 p.m. on Ryan Street downtown and will move inside the Lake Charles Civic Center if rain is a threat. One of Lake Charles's newest developments is open to you for a day of fun in the sun tomorrow. Morganfield Development off Highway 14 and 397 will have food trucks, fun jumps, water slides, and more. The free event is from noon until 4 p.m. Saturday. And you can head to Sulphur to the Grove at Heritage Square Saturday evening for another installment of Movies in the Square. This week's feature is Goosebumps, and it starts at sunset. Now, for more information on any of these events, just go to our website, kplctv.com, or our 7 News mobile app, and just click on the digital version of Freebie Friday. Ben's got your forecast coming up. Of course, a lot of these outdoor events are weather dependent. He'll have your rain chances as 7 News Sunrise continues.
The Weather Watcher Network is sponsored by Mark Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
It's S&M's 3-day summer sale. All the clothing and shoes you and your family need are 40 to 80% off S&M's low price. Kitchenware, luggage, tools, and more on sale too. Shop S&M Power to save another 10% at S&M.
I've been shopping for the best deal on a new appliance. I've checked online, sales papers, and the prices keep changing.
We have a new computer. I got this one. We have a special computer in the store that checks the prices of our competitors every day to make sure we got the best deals on everything that you need.
Thanks. That makes it easy.
That's what we do.
I told you I had it covered.
Come to CNC Home Appliances for the best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed.
Memorial Day sale is going on now, and that means you'll save double, yes, double the sales tax off our lowest sale prices, or get up to 5 years no interest financing. We have a huge selection of quality, name brand furniture and accessories, and it's all on sale now, including all FlexSteel Motion featuring the Latitudes collection. Shop today and find style for every room and value for every budget during our Memorial Day sale, and save double the sales tax or get up to 5 years no interest financing, only at Howell Furniture.
After a loud crash and a lot of confusion, I came to and realized I was in a car wreck. I called Morris Bart, and he got me $150,000.
Call 477-4600. One call, that's all.
This is Kay. Kay lives for the weekend. Food, family, and fun, here we come. But when Kay tries to plan her weekend, her phone's stock weather app is missing the Here. Here is in the local 7-Storm team, committed to keeping her informed. So she got the new free 7-Storm Team First Alert weather app. It gives her the fastest warnings and updates that are personalized just for her location. Plan away, Kay. You're connected to Here, and no one knows Here better than KPLC 7 News.
Get the news you want now on every device and every platform. Download the 7 News Now mobile app today.
2020 Vision Clinic is here to serve you. That's not hype, I mean it. Your time should be important. It is. Your glasses should express your style and personality. They will. You deserve FaceTime with the doctor, and I'll do that. Vision care that you want, how you want it, when you want it. That's 2020 Vision Clinic. How well you see and the health of your eyes is our only concern. Call 478-2020, see Facebook or our phone app, 2020 Vision Clinic. We focus on you.
The 7 News Business Report is sponsored by 2020 Vision Clinic. We focus on you. From the 7-Storm team, your first alert weather with meteorologist Ben Terry.
Looking at some of your commute times this morning, we will have no major tie-ups. We did mention, though, that fog is a problem, so definitely slow down on that road, on your roads this morning coming into work. I-10 eastbound and westbound, just your usual commute times there from Benton to Lake Charles, about 23 minutes. Of course, you want to slow down just a bit. This is our South Lake Charles Skycam. It's looking out from atop the Golden Nugget toward the I-210 bridge. We've got some visibility issues there, especially on some of those elevated surfaces like the bridges and overpasses today, so definitely give yourself a little extra time. Low beam headlights, and it's also important when you have fog like this to slow down, not tailgate the car in front of you out there, because sometimes vehicles can stop quickly and it can be a little more difficult to see. But no rain out there on the roadway, so we're not expecting to see major impacts this morning. Right now 73 in Jennings, DeQuincy 76 is the temperature of Lake Charles. It's very warm and humid out there for today. Of course, we had all those clouds that stuck around overnight and sort of kept the warmth kind of blanketed in across the area. We've got 73 in DeRidder, 74 in Lake Arthur this morning, and in Oakdale at 72 degrees. Hour by hour, we're back in the 80s by 10 a.m. Temperatures going up to about 87 for the high today. Of course, that would come later this afternoon and ahead of a threat for some of those scattered showers. Radar, for the most part, on the clean sweep this morning. A couple of showers offshore. We had a couple around Cameron Parish earlier, sort of associated with this trough of low pressure, sort of an elongated trough that's sitting there near the coastline. We're also watching another disturbance here over West Texas. That may be what pushes east and sort of enhances our rain chances coming up on Saturday. So for today, we've got about a 40% chance of afternoon storms, widely scattered, coming to an end by this evening. So we're not expecting to see major problems. Of course, we have a lot of outdoor events going on across the area. With the widely scattered nature of these storms, you definitely want to keep the KPLC weather app nearby and track where these develop, because they're not going to affect everyone, but there will be some areas that may get dumped on with some heavy rain, and those storms could contain some lightning as well. Coming to an end this evening, a little better coverage tomorrow with that enhanced chance by afternoon as that upper level trough moves in. That's going to give our area a little bit of a better coverage of storms, especially by tomorrow afternoon, right on into Sunday as well. Quick tropical update for you now that we are in hurricane season. We have this named storm that was on the eastern Pacific side, moving into southern Mexico, now downgraded to a tropical depression, sort of indirectly related to our weather, and that a lot of that tropical moisture is getting funneled up into the Gulf of Mexico, and that's what also will be helping to enhance those daily rain chances for the next few days. In fact, we'll keep higher than normal rain chances tomorrow, Sunday, on into early next week. It's not going to rain all day, but there will be some times, especially into the afternoon, that we'll have those higher coverage of storms Sunday afternoon, and then again on Monday, and likely into Tuesday as well before we pull in some drier air from the north. A front should move on in to our area by the middle of next week. And that's going to bring an end to this wet pattern, giving our area a few days to dry out there toward Wednesday and on into the start of next weekend. So this is the way it looks. We'll have the higher rain chances returning, but will amount to some tropical downpours, especially there toward the afternoon hours tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, with the front finally pushing in, which should clear us out there toward the middle of next week. So again, not an all-day rain all weekend, but you will be dodging some of those potentially heavy downpours that could pop up there in the afternoon hours.
Okay.
Be aware of that.
All right, 6:51 now, and today is National Donut Day. I have
not opening anymore.
I've blown my diet today, but Hal McMillan brought us a ton of donuts from Dino's Donuts, and we appreciate Dino for giving us this on National Donut Day. It was started by the Salvation Army.
Yes.
Years ago, when they used to hand out donuts and coffee, and I tried to get some coffee for my donut a while ago, and all I had was this Powerade cup. Someone who's here in the studio didn't put us out any cup. No.
Hey, you're never going to get a cup again, John.
I know.
You got a nice little Sunrise coffee mug right there.
I do, and I'm going to keep
They're
it right
good
in
for coffee,
there.
I heard.
We also heard that Nelson's Donuts, I believe today, if you go by there, you'll be able to, you can get a free donut for National Donut Day. And Kix 96, Cumulus over here, our neighbors across the street, are going to be honoring first responders. So any first responder can go by and get a free donut.
Fantastic. And Dino's Donuts sent us a big assortment box, so thanks to them. I've been thinking if I had a wrestling name, I think it would be
Dino.
Brittany the Donut Glazer.
I like that, the Glazer. Yeah, that's sharp. That's why we keep her around.
I've been waiting all morning also to say, don't worry, be happy.
There's a Facebook poll on the KPLC
Get
Facebook
rid of Brittany?
page.
No.
Yeah. Do you like Brittany's corny jokes?
I don't want to hear. My mom does. That's all that matters.
That's right. Let us know what your favorite kind of donut is. It's funny just because you think it's funny. So far, glazed is the favorite. What's your favorite? Well, I know
glazed? No.
Blueberry.
I love blueberries. So that goes into the cake category.
I really like those jelly-filled ones, especially the cream-filled
You're a fun
ones.
kind of
I like
guy.
the
That would be right. My favorite is an apple fritter. Good old greasy,
so
crispy.
What would that go? What category?
It's not in there, is it?
Of course, you would be the one that says other.
No, you know, I would
donut.
probably be the one that says glazed. Don't mess with my donuts,
true.
like the M&Ms. You know, they don't mean to be fooling with the colors. Anyway, let us know what your favorite donut is, okay?
All right, 6:53 now in today's Sunrise Business Report. Radio Shack, one of America's best-known electronics chains, has closed more than 1,000 stores since the Memorial Day weekend.
The chain says it'll only have 72 company-owned stores remaining open in just 7 states as of today. About 500 dealer-owned stores also remain. Radio Shack first opened in Boston back in 1921. Only one Radio Shack remains open here in Southwest Louisiana in Lake Charles. Used to be a great place. You could go and just get parts and kits, and if you needed any little, phonograph needles, things like that, you could go to Radio Shack. But I think today you can all get it on the internet. And,
I know.
They just an example. I know I'm taking too much time, but there was an ad for Radio Shack in the newspaper from 1980, and everything on that front page ad is now on a phone.
Wow.
So it just threw out all those pieces.
I remember saving my allowance for many months to get a Walkman
from the Radio Shack. We'll be right back. 6:54.
Get the news you want now on every device and every platform. Download the 7 News Now mobile app today.
Wake up, it's a new day. Wake up, it's a new day. It's the start of a new way. Don't you know that it's the start of the end of the old way. Wake up, it's a new day.
I've been shopping for the best deal on a new appliance. I've checked online, sales papers, and the prices keep changing.
We have a new computer.
I got this one. We have a special computer in the store that checks the prices of our competitors every day to make sure we got the best deals on everything that you need.
Thanks, that makes it easy.
That's what we do.
I told you I had it covered.
Come to CNC Home Appliances for the best selection and the lowest prices guaranteed.
May I help you?
No, we're fine.
Yeah, we're just trying it out.
Hey!
Can I help you?
Just trying it out.
Just trying it out.
Naughty Alder door unit, just $6.49 each. Porcelain plank, only $177 per square foot. Aspen white cabinets, just $152 per linear foot.
Does this happen often?
Every day.
Come see how you can build more and spend less at Surplus Warehouse.
It's the final days of your Southern Quality Ford Dealers All-American Sales Event. Don't miss 0 for 60 on a complete lineup of Ford vehicles. All part of America's best-selling brand. Get 0% financing for 60 months on F-150. Plus, first responders and military can get an additional $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. It's the final days. The All-American Sales Event ends soon. Hurry into your Southern Quality Ford dealer today.
I wish I knew what to do with this room.
Hometown Furniture can make all your wishes come true. Right here in Sulphur, our complimentary design team can work magic. We'll come to you, help pick the pieces, colors, and fabrics to make your home enchanting.
Save big on recliners, living room sets, and bedrooms with 60-month financing or 20% off your entire purchase.
See, a beautiful room doesn't just have to be wishful thinking.
Hometown Furniture in Sulphur.
Wherever you are, we are. Get your news and weather on the go. Download the KPLC News and Weather apps today. Sponsored by L'Auberge Casino Resort. Wherever you are, we are. Download the 7 Storm Team Weather app today.
.658, look at that forecast again for today. Rain is holding off this morning. We'll see those widely scattered showers, though, returning by this afternoon. About a 40% chance today. It does look like it will go up over the weekend a little higher there, especially for those afternoon downpours. We'll see those Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So like Shepard told you earlier, hopefully you got a raincoat and an umbrella. And joining us again, Shepard back on the set with us. I know we were talking earlier about you just came back from Disneyland and had a little vacation there. Of course, it's getting towards summer. What do you got planned for this summer, Shepard?
I get to go to Magny's baseball camp and the beach.
Wow.
Cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
What did you do at Disneyland? Now, this was Disneyland out in California, right? Not Disney
Yes.
World. Yeah. What don't you do out there?
Well, I went on these rides and I was kind of scared a little bit.
Yeah?
I held my mom really tight because I was so scared.
Oh, I bet she didn't mind that.
That's good.
She was scared too.
Oh,
She was
that
scared
happens.
So y'all consoled each other, is what
Yes.
you're saying. Okay.
Well,
all right.
Shepard, I have to ask you, one of my favorite questions I like to ask these guys each day, too, is what was your favorite part of today? What did you like doing the best with the forecast?
Well,
you got to tell everybody what to wear,
Brittany
right?
likes to put people on the spot.
Generally what Ben and I
I
say.
know.
Well,
you can find something.
have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning on 7 News Sunrise.
We're going to get this boy a donut on this National Donut Day.
The Today Show is next here on KPLC.
Get your news on the go. Download the free KPLC News and Weather apps. Search KPLC in your app store today. Sponsored by CNC Home Appliances.